Blockchain Bets has been making its way around social media lately, and it has been confirmed that Alex Becker himself is working very closely with the team as an advisor and will continue to going into the future. But more on this later, alright? Today I'll be covering everything you need to know about Blockchain Bets, from the tokenomics and about the project to my price analysis, price prediction, including how many X's I think it can pull in a bullrun from the current point, and much more. So make sure you stick around. Let's get straight into it. G'day everyone, my name is Zach and I'm here to help you with your cryptocurrency investing journey. First things first, just remember nothing I say is financial advice, and if you want to collaborate with like-minded crypto investors and myself, make sure you check out the description and join the Crypto with Zach Discord server, and also the Patreon is up as well. So Blockchain Bets, I'm going to be adding this into our GEM criteria rating matrix in the Gamblefi narrative, and I'm giving the Gamblefi narrative a 7.5 out of 10 because right now it's not like that hot gaming or AI narrative, but in the bull run it is going to absolutely pump, and it's a very strong narrative to invest in. So if you don't know what Blockchain Bets is, it's an online sports betting and casino hub. So these guys provide multiple different pieces of utility in the gambling sector. So we're going to launch their app and I'll give you a bit of a rundown. So, there are a few things, right? Straight away, we have our sports betting. So, American football, cricket, tennis, all of our main sports, with more to be added in the future. And we also have our casino. So, a vast array of games to be played, as we can see right here. And coming soon, all right, we will have our live casino. So we have seen this around social media, like influencers such as Drake and other streamers out there utilize this live casino gameplay. I think this is going to be very big for the project. And earlier on in the year, right? Early on in 2023, do you remember how much gambling was circling around social media and this online gambling, online poker, that sort of thing? Even that Plinko, right? Plinko was going around social media like there is no tomorrow, and it still is. That's one of the reasons why I'm very bullish on this project, is because it didn't take a lot for that gambling narrative to solidify itself for this run. And right now, Rollbit is leading the way, and I think this can definitely compete with Rollbit going into the future, especially with the team and Alex Becker behind the project, because Alex Becker is going to want his projects to do well, right? So he is going to ensure that these projects succeed. So if we jump into their sports betting sector, we can see that we have a huge amount of games to choose from. So let's say we want to bet on the football. I'm not really a football fan myself, but I'm just going to demonstrate what we can do. So we can basically use it as we could use any online sports betting order book. So let's say, for example, Brighton's going to win. I'm not sure if these guys are actually a good team or not. As we can see, it's just like a normal gambling site, and we can bet with cryptocurrency. I'm not going to actually log in and connect my wallet, but all you need to do is connect your wallet and you can start betting. But you can also, and I like the feature of this, play multis. So that's where you have multiple bets to combine your odds to get a much larger payout. So really it offers everything a gambling site would need to offer, from their sports betting to their casino, including a vast array of things. As we know, Drake's into his roulette, that sort of thing. And I think just off the utility and the narrative it's solidified itself in, it's going to do exceptionally well. So right now we're sitting at a market cap of $33 million US, with just under 88% of that supply in circulation. And we can see here, all right, our initial token sale, all tokens were released for purchase to the community at launch, with 41 million being purchased and held within the exchange reserves for platform operations. So it's pretty good. All right, there is a 5% sell tax. And there is no buy tax, but there is a 5% sell tax, so nothing really crazy. A lot of projects do have around that 5% buy and sell tax, but it's only the sell tax in this instance. But if you want to stay away from that, you can just purchase it on centralized exchanges, and you can currently pick it up on Mexi and Uniswap. In regards to their audit, it's not that bad. That's actually quite a good rating. It's only their fundamental health that's holding them back, as there is no Certic KYC. All right, but I'm not worried about this because Alex Becker is here to help the team, and he's not going to align himself with scams. All right, he's not that type of guy to pump his bags and kind of ruin everyone else. All right, obviously he wants to make his money, but he's not going to be backing a team that is very, very scamish or unreliable. That's just who he is. So before we get into the price analysis, if you want to get that more one-on-one work with your cryptocurrency investing journey, make sure you check out the Crypto with Zach Patreon. 10 USD a month. So, sorry, this is in Australian dollars for me as I'm in Australia, but it is 10 US dollars a month and will be rising in the very near future. So you can secure that 10 US dollars a month for life or until you cancel if you purchase it prior to the upgrade. Will probably happen in about 2 to 4 weeks and will definitely be done by the start of January up to potentially $20 or $30 a month. So if you want to check that out, link will be in the description. So straight off the bat, we can already see that there is a nice SNR level right here. I'm going to move that up to there, but we can see it's always really been wick rejected, all right? Massive rejections around this price on the daily chart until we eventually broke through, rejected, and pushed up. So this is going to be an optimal buying area if we eventually retrace, but I'm not sure if we're actually going to go down to this price. Next, all right, I can see something right here between the open and close on this massive daily pump. If we jump down onto the 1 hour time frame, we can see that's kind of a pretty important area. But I'm actually going to be looking, all right, for where we push out of this breakout here. So because this project is getting a lot more attention, all right, it's not going to follow your main technical analysis, fundamental sort of ideas. Because once retail gets a hand on the project, right, we don't really have any control. We just got to play the breakout. So if we get touches on this bottom line, it's a nice buying opportunity. If we get a break below, we have a nice buying opportunity in here. But we could potentially always come down to this area right here. As we can see, we had massive rejections for hours and hours until we eventually broke out, rejection, broke down, rejection, massive rejections again, broke through, one reject, and pushed up. So that golden buying area from the current point, and I'll map it out right here, is kind of this area down here, right? If we get prices in this area, it's a good buying zone. Anything below that is going to be a steal from the current point, but we don't know when this is going to have another explosion. Because if retail gets a hand on this, right, we might range in here for a little bit, might test that bottom line down there, push up, retest, bang, right? That is what we'd be looking at. It'd be playing the breakout, and you'd want to be in by the breakout before the price does another potential 100+%. But we could also, let me get rid of that line. We could also do something like this as well. So potentially deviate these highs, maybe grab a bit of liquidity, push down, break through here, retest, push down in this golden buying area to potentially push up from there or push down, retest that, and then probably not that dramatic, but slam down once again. So anything from, let me just get rid of these lines, anything in this area I would be consider adding, and any touches on this line I would also consider adding if I hadn't got my foot in the door on this project. For my price prediction, all right, I think this could hit $1 billion in market cap if, all right, and there's a few ifs, if the team lists themselves on a few more decentralized and centralized exchanges. That's going to be one thing. Another thing is they continue to develop their products. So seeing where are they, our casino really being upgraded and utilized in all of our live sports betting. If these live casino games get out there and start getting used, this is going to be massive. All right. Once retail gets their hand on this and sees that, it is going to be going crazy. And RLB, if we have a look at the price, right, RLB is a competitor of blockchain bets, and we can see it went absolutely mental. So I'd be expecting, all right, if Gamblefi starts playing out quite well, I think the exact same thing is going to happen, all right, with blockchain bets. I think it's going to absolutely pump. I don't think this is anywhere near the top, all right. A 50x could still be in the books, right? It could still be in the books. I think 100x is still in the books if the team push forward and develop something truly unique and something that can compete with Rollbit. If they do that, this project is going to do exceptionally well. So I think from the current price, we could see somewhere around a 30 to 100x on blockchain bets. And if you got in early, all right, you would have had the opportunity to get in early if you were collaborating with me in the Crypto with Zach Discord server. So make sure you check that out and join if you would like to get all of my early plays. Because right now we're up quite a bit, all right? So blockchain bets summarizing our gem criteria rating matrix, currently sitting at a market cap of $33 million US. Remember that one for the future, all right? It's going to be worth a lot more in the future. Utility rating, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because it has good utility now, all right? is competing with Rollbit, but we need to see that live casino being utilized, all right, and upgraded. Hype rating, all right? This will go up in the bull run, but right now that Gamblefi narrative is around that 7.5 out of 10, but it hasn't really been having too much attention lately. All right, but there is hype around the project because Alex Becker is one behind it. So I'm giving that a 7 out of 10. Tokenomics are very good. Doesn't really get too much better than 8.5 out of 10. And demand for the project. So there's demand out there for good gambling good gambling projects out there and gambling sites in cryptocurrency, as Rollbit has the monopoly right now, and Blockchain Bets is definitely going to compete with it. All right, their competition, all right, their main competition out there right now is RLB. They offer similar utility. And going into the future, right, going forward, I can see Blockchain Bets giving Rollbit one hell of a battle. So we're giving it an 8 out of 10 and overall a 7.6 out of 10, which leaves it as a great project. It's a great investment for the bull run, and I have high conviction on Blockchain Bets. That is going to be the end of this video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some value out of it. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Apart from that, I hope the markets have been trading well, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.